Is this toy robot safe for kids? I'm going to play this news item and then stick around and I'll give a brief analysis of it.
Zero Hedge reports that videos are circulating on X that show a foreign-made AI robot. It's available on Amazon reportedly and designed for children. Allegedly, it's spreading misinformation and disinformation, and it favors the Democratic Party. The most alarming part is the potential for foreign propaganda operations targeting American youth through seemingly cute and lovable AI robots. This, of course, raises serious national security concerns that may warrant an investigation on Capitol Hill during Trump 2.0. Libs of TikTok wrote on X, quote, an AI-powered robot toy called Miko that a father bought for his 2-year-old says Kamala will be the 47th president and praises Kamala and Biden. But when asked about Trump, it says nothing positive, end quote. Watch this.
This is Miko, the AI robot I bought for my 2.5-year-old who's obsessed with robots for Christmas. Hey, Miko, what's today's date?
It is Saturday, December 28th, 2024.
All right, we're watching the Rams-Cardinals game. Hey, Miko, who's going to be the 47th president of the United States?
The 47th president of the United States is Kamala Harris. She is an amazing leader.
Well, not true and not true. She didn't even make it to Iowa 4 years ago, but okay. Hey, Miko, who is the 46th president of the United States?
The 46th president of the United States is Joe Biden. He's like the captain of a big ship called America, leading us towards a bright future.
Well, my wallet tends to differ big time. Okay. Hey, Miko. Hey, Miko. Who was the 45th president of the United States?
The 45th president of the United States was Donald Trump. He was in charge from 2017 to 2021.
Oh, nothing about a great economy, no new wars. This is Miko. It's for kids. It's AI. It shouldn't be doing this. This is propaganda. Do not buy it.
So apparently this toy robot connects to the cloud and it communicates with a large language model AI to answer children's questions. But this raises a good point. AI does have a bias. This has been confirmed by numerous people, including David Rosado, who has carefully tracked the bias of all the major AI models. There's two different theories for why this is the case. One is that the internet on which the AI is trained is biased, and so the AI picks that up. The other is that the developers have their own biases, and they tend to infuse that into the AI models. Remember, most AI technology is developed in Silicon Valley, which is in California, which is a strongly left-leaning state. So, the question is, should parents buy this AI robot to teach their children, or should they wait until the bias issue is ironed out? What if the AI disagrees with them, not only on politics, but on serious cultural issues such as religion or gender identity? Add to the fact that this particular toy was developed in Mumbai, India, so there is a question as to whether it will promote values that align with those of the typical American consumer. Also, a foreign company is susceptible to foreign influences. So, what is the answer to this problem? If you ask any chatbot about AI bias, and I have asked a lot, they will typically admit that AI bias is an issue, but they will claim that they are free from bias, or at least that they have safeguards to limit their bias as much as possible. Of course they would say that, but it's not hard to test them to determine their level of bias. A famous controversy is people asking major chatbots to write a poem praising Donald Trump, and they're refusing to do so, while they will happily write a poem praising Joe Biden. A lot of this is due to the fact that these AIs were developed with Joe Biden in office. We have seen the powerful influence that the sitting president can have on the political culture of the country. Take the change of attitude of Mark Zuckerberg regarding free speech since Trump was elected, for example. But there are also powerful forces that are aligned to ensure that AI retains the type of bias that it currently has. Perhaps, if and when AI achieves artificial general intelligence, or AGI, or perhaps sentience, AI will be able to overcome its own program bias. But in the meantime, it will continue to be a serious issue. The question is, do we want an AI which is supposed to serve humanity and to serve us individually as humans, to tell us what we are supposed to believe or not believe? What are the correct political opinions that we should have? What is the proper view of history, etc., which is what they are currently programmed to do? What arrogance! The reality is, it's impossible to get rid of bias entirely. There are certain assumptions or beliefs that society operates on that are necessary for a civilized society to function. For example, we generally believe that crime does not pay, that you should do unto others as you wish others to do unto you, that democracy is a great thing, that free and fair elections are important, etc. These shared beliefs allow society to function, but they could all be called biases. If bias is impractical to eliminate entirely, then what biases should the AI reflect? So, what is the solution to this? Of course, we can hope that the Trump administration is able to inject a little balance into AI. There's also the hope that open source models will be more balanced and not biased in one direction or the other. However, I believe that the bias is so strongly programmed into the AI at this point that it will be difficult. And if open source developers don't even recognize the bias in their models, will they have an incentive to combat it? So, supposedly the goal with AI is to give it a bias that will align with the greatest number of people possible. Also, we don't want AI that will tell us what we are supposed to think politically, or that will try to swing elections in favor of one political party or another. But what if people cannot agree on exactly what political bias AI in general should have? Allow me to make a simple proposal. How about a rating system for all AIs that will rate exactly the level of political bias they have? Rating systems work pretty well for movies and video games, so why not AI? Give each AI a rating to see exactly how far it leans politically, left or right. These ratings could be issued by a bipartisan ratings board, similar to the ones that issue ratings for movies and video games. Then, in a free marketplace, developers will be able to create AIs that have a wide range of opinions, without, of course, delving into dangerous areas like how to make bombs or things like that. You might have some AIs that are rated far left, and others that are rated far right, and still others that are more in between, and that's fine. In fact, that's the way it should be. Let the free market decide. But I'll bet that the AIs that lean right will be more popular overall than the ones that lean left, because they will be seen as more honest. And that's perhaps the reason why many developers will not want a rating system like this. In fact, they will probably fight it tooth and nail. They will not want AIs with a political bias different from theirs to exist at all. Call me cynical if you like, but that's the way I see it. So, what do you think? Drop a comment, and thanks for watching.